How's it going, everybody? Here for the update for Gregtech 6.05.32 and 33. Yeah, 32 and 33. And the biggest change that makes, I guess, the biggest change in the early game is the new rocks that are laying on the ground, like this right here. And they have a chance of doing that right there, giving you something that is found in that area. So I got lignite, coal, and bauxite. Now there is a lignite vein basically directly below here. Same for the coal here. And if we walk over here, there's more rocks over here. They go 25 blocks down that they check, basically. So you're not going to find any diamond ones or graphite ones, things like that. But you can find kesterite, coal, bauxite, ilmenite, huberite, all that kind of good stuff. And I've still yet to test it in the twilight to see if it works there. Because if it does, then you'll be able to find diamond ones. So let's see.
Why can't we throw them?
That is supposed to be on the list of things to add eventually, but not currently. Okay, so tiny rocks that are spread over most biomes. They're worth a quarter of a unit of material plus a quarter of a unit of stone. So if you look at the lignite coal one here, you can see it can be used for torches. That was added in the 0.333 update. You can use it as fuel, and if you put it into a crusher, you'll get a small pile of lignite, small pile of stone. And with the regular stones, you just get the 2 quarter units, I guess, of stone. See, 2. And they are stone, not cobblestone. They can make cobblestone, but they actually work as stone for, like, stone tools. You can use these for your early game tools like shovels and stuff to make the club out of it, hammer, pickaxes, all that good stuff, axe hoe, and you can also turn it into cobble with 4 of them, and you can crush them, you can throw them in the crucible. Like I said, the coal and the lignite coal can be both used as torch material. Coal one gives 2, lignite gives 1. And it's a really nice thing inspired by Terra Firmacraft that helps to be able to find ores. It can also really confuse you. We've been looking for a galena vein forever that we have found rocks saying there is, but we still haven't been able to find the actual vein. It says in a nearby chunk. I haven't quite narrowed that down yet to how nearby that is, so it is definitely not directly below you. Let's see. If you right click on them when you go to pick them up, it'll put them directly into your inventory, although you can use them a fortune pick to pick them up to try to get a better drop from them. They also have a chance of being flint. There's a 1 in 32 chance that the flint will be meteoric iron as well. So you can get flint early game that way, and you can get meteoric iron that way. Let's see. few other changes: these juicers will no longer void excess fluid if you do too much with it. So you don't have to worry about just sitting there spamming fruit in and losing a bunch of it. Doors were changed to match the Et Futurum. You can see now if you make wooden door, you get the 3 wooden doors for 1 recipe. Iron doors the same way. We do have Et Futurum in here, but if we didn't, you'd still have that same recipe, which means that the amount that you get out of each door has now changed, which quite sucks. So doors aren't worth as much iron as they was before. Let's see, there was an issue with bushes attaching to already placed bushes, like trying to put one on the side of here. That doesn't happen anymore. If I take one of these here and I try to place this on the side of here, it's going to put it over here where it should be, not attach again over there. Let's see. Mortar is now also craftable with steel. So there's 2 versions of it. Or 2 recipes for it. You have the steel version and the iron version. Same mortar you get for both. Only difference is the material. Grade that it's made out of doesn't do anything different, whether you make it out of iron or steel. He fixed that saplings were not burnable as furnace fuel. Also fixed several burn values with wood-related blocks. Fixed exploits regarding wood and iron doors. Just mentioned that one. Changed that honeycombs and wax combs can now be done via the squeezer, the mortar, and the juicer. Now this is only the empty comb here from Gregtech that can be done in the centrifuge, or now you can get your beeswax in a juicer, beeswax in a mortar, beeswax in the centrifuge, and squeezer. The other one here from Gregtech that actually has honey in it, same thing, except you can actually get the honey out of it in the juicer, just the beeswax in the mortar, still in the centrifuge, and then the squeezer as well. That works for the PAMs the same exact way, same exact amounts, and it works for the regular honeycombs from forestry. It does not work for the other ones. I haven't checked all of them. Like you see, the stringy comb doesn't work. The frosted comb doesn't work. I'm sure the dripping comb isn't going to. Mossies don't work as well. And then you definitely can't do like the petroleum ones and things like that. So just your base honeycombs you can do that way. Now, parched was one I was wondering about. Okay, because I forgot he put sand in the parched comb centrifuge, because I was wondering, since it was basically just a less honeyed version of the regular one, if it would work, and it doesn't either. So just your base honeycombs. Let's see, juices, but not smoothies, have more food value now, so they are a bit more worth it. So you can see if I take my current juice jug here, I get 1 full hunger from it, and that weird gulp thing at the end, I ended up with 2. Which is still annoying. AE presses can be made now without needing to find them. So you have your inscriber presses here. You can, as always, do the block of iron in the inscriber or in a solid block of iron in the Gregtech press, or you can use a precision laser engraver at 512 LU with a block of solid iron and a zirconium lens, a glass lens, a dilithium lens, a diamond lens, infused order. I think that's it. And that'll make your calculation. And then your engineering you can make with a diode-tasp or jade lens. I'm still not sure why you can't use a green sapphire lens there. And your logic press, you can use any of the yellow ones, so like air, androdite, and yellow sapphire here. And then the silicon one uses purple, so you have tanzanite and pyro. So that is a new way. So if you want to turn off the AE meteors, since they kind of screw up your terrain, you can do so. Zombies now have the following additional drops when killed by a player, and looting does not affect these chances. They have a 25% chance of dropping flint, a 20% chance of dropping sticks, 10% chance of dropping a mud ball, 5% chance of dropping a rock or match, and Greg added in the 33 update that zombies can now drop regular rocks as well at the same chance as the flint. And also in the 33 update, he made it to where the zombie pigmen will no longer drop what the regular zombie drops, but they will now drop more nether related items at the same rates. And since I'm on the server and it's new, the server's pretty new, I'm not going to go test the zombie piglin one. If you would like to do so, go right ahead. I'm not going in there and pissing off pigmen and having everybody on the server mad at me, as fun as it might be. And then horses, donkeys, mules now drop meat when killed. They will also drop more meat if they have good jump or health stats. He intentionally left out the speed stat because it's not variable for donkeys and mules. So you now can get horse meat from donkeys and horses and mules. And since it's nighttime, we're not going to go check that out at the moment. What we do need to check out is Greg wrote a new recipe for the compass. So I'm going to see if I can manage to put together here without looking it up. I do believe it's a screwdriver, a hammer. Really? I lose it? I had a hammer on me. I probably broke it. Hammer, screwdriver. Oh, it's a saw. That's the other thing I needed, and I didn't grab it. Alright, so let's grab a saw here. And Where is my stone? There it is. Put it in here for a minute. And no more bamboo, I see. I'll use one of these dead logs here. Oh yeah, you get one plank, I forgot. Give me another one. Alright, there we go. And we'll get us a couple sticks. And throw us a hammer together. And let's get this made here. So there it goes there. Magnetized one goes at the top. Regular one goes in the middle. Two curve around here. So up there, screwdriver down here, and we get a compass. So you have your regular compass, points towards where spawn is, as usual. But you now have 4 different Gregtech compasses. And they're basically just modes on the compass. This first one is called North, which basically, if I turn on F3 here, you'll see that I am pointed in the northerly direction, so the red arrow is pointing that direction. So this one will always point north, no matter where spawn is, it points to north. Now if we right click, this will give us the face, which will tell us what direction we are facing. So since I'm facing in a northerly direction, it's pointing north. Now that I'm facing in the easterly direction, it's showing east, south, and west. So if you know, if somebody tells you you need to head, north from where you're at to find them, and you don't have to orientate yourself with the sun or the moon, you can just whip out your compass and go, okay, north is that way, that's where I'm going. Alright, so this one is spawn. This does exactly the same thing as the other compass. It sends you to the actual spawn, not to your bed. And then this one is center. This one will take you directly to 0, 0. And we tested this out on the updates, and it definitely does take you right to 0, 0, even though I can't read a map that tells me that. Because I did kind of have a little bit of a issue figuring out how to read my coordinates on my map. Alright, let's see if we can get these guys to drop us some loot here. And hopefully we don't have any creepers run up behind us. Come on, drop us some goodies. Okay, there you go. You got a mud ball there. And they still drop the zombie flesh. Get back over here and stop going and trying to cook the piggy. He has a thing for your pigs, you know this?
I see.
Oh, there you go. Flint, the mud ball he was holding, and the zombie flesh. So it's a nice way of getting flint. Oh, the other thing that changed, I actually forgot about, is if you force adventure mode through the Gregtech config, you will now get a knife instead of a axe like you used to. That way you can cut the leaves off of trees to try to get sticks, so you don't have to punch trees anymore in any mode. But you can't punch them in adventure mode, but you don't have to worry about getting a axe in your inventory. You'll just get a knife for cutting the limbs off, and now that you can pick up rocks and use them or make an axe out of those rocks. And you can do that in your inventory. Where did that third one go? There he is. Trying to keep Crazy safe because she's got a bit of lag today and can't see creepers apparently. Alright, so we got a couple horses over here. We're not going to kill this white one because it's kind of cute. Somebody might like it. But I do believe there is a speckled one over here. And I'm going to have to come and talk to. Go ahead and make another flint axe. Let's see here. Who wants to be my friendly horse? You'll work. You're one of them ugly speckled ones I don't like. Come here, buddy. Don't run off. We just need to have a friendly conversation. It's alright.
So wrong.
So, there you go. You've got rib meat, cooked horse meat, leather, and scrap. Here I won't ask you to pick up the horse meat, but would you mind picking up a few of these things so I can pick it up? So there you go. We have our grilled horse meat, and he must have had pretty decent stats on him, since I got 2 grilled horse meat and 2 grilled ribs from him. So that is it for the update, I do believe. Let's go check and make sure here. Oh, there is one other thing. Seawater and dirty water. If you get it in your bucket now, you can shift and right click to get rid of it. And we don't have a ocean or swamp anywhere near us, so can't quite test that right now. But that is in the update, which is awesome because you get the wrong kind of water in your bucket and it won't work. It's nice to be able to get rid of it. So, I have me a little horse meat here. Yummy, yummy.
Traitor.
Crazy's not quite happy with the whole
you forgot
horse death thing.
bees, but they're not grown yet.
Oh yeah, I did forget that. If you're using Gregtech 6, thank you, Crazy, you will not have to worry about using fast leaf decay mod because Greg has made it right into Gregtech 6 with all trees. So if I walk over here before I have a heart attack from eating all that meat, as you can see, eating all 4 of them, I have slowness. I do have resistance too, but I also have slowness. So you may remember that these trees, when you cut them down, will give you a faster leaf decay. Well, now if you come over here to an oak tree, and we most definitely do not have the fast leaf decay in this mod pack, you will see that it does exactly the same thing. Not technically the fast leaf decay fastness, but fast enough that you're not standing around waiting on crap forever. Thank you. And that should work with any tree.
Holy
I have
crap.
what?
I ate like 4 hazelnuts and like my speed and jump boost.
Yeah, you can die if you eat, I think, 6, so be careful. I haven't tried it with other trees. I want to try it with one of them fir trees, but we don't have the material available yet to knock down that big of a tree. Most definitely works with vanilla trees. We haven't got into forestry tree breeding yet tested on that, but I'm guessing it will. I'm guessing it's built right into the actual tools, not the trees. So that is it, unless Crazy can think of anything else I forgot.
Nope.
Alright. We did find something. This is not an update thing, but since we're playing in adventure mode to test it out, we found that storage drawers do not work with adventure mode. You actually have to use an axe to get stuff out of them, which is kinda goofy. And all packs have been updated, GT6 Lite and GT6 Main, on Twitch and my website. So if you want to try out the mod packs, you can grab them from either that you would like. They're the same packs, you know, on both, so there's no reason to download it on my site and Twitch, Curse, whatever. They all have the same thing. The Twitch launcher one is for the launcher, though. So if you want the actual full pack, you should go to my website rather than Twitch, because it's only going to give you the update files if you go to the website. If you do it through the launcher, then it'll take care of downloading everything. But if you download it just from the website, the newest one's just going to have the update files. So, have a good one. Take it easy. If you have any questions, as always, leave a comment or get a hold of me through Discord or whatever you would like. Or you can send Greg a message directly on IRC on the Gregtech 6 forums or on his IRC channel. I said IRC twice. It's supposed to be on the IC2 forums. Gregtech forum on the IC2 forums. Yeah. Have a good one.